criticism of his statement, Mohammed blamed the media and specifically attacked Premium Times. According to the news agency of Nigeria, Mohammed described the report as irresponsible and reckless. Quote, the minister made the clarification on Wednesday in Washington, D.C., while reacting to reports published in some online platforms. This is irresponsible and reckless journalism. Rather than explain why he was given a contradictory statement to what the Electoral Commission told Nigerians, Mohammed continued toward his attack on the media for accurately reporting him. Quote, the truth of the matter is that one of the major problems in the polity today is a section of the media. These are people who cannot just believe that the Labour Party or the opposition did not win the election. They convinced themselves that the APC would lose the election. As a result of this, there is nothing you want to say or do. They will find a way to twist it and make it what they want it to look like. End of quote. Let's talk about this for a bit. Once again, INEC's position at the time was that there was a glitch. That was why the results were not uploaded to IReV. I'd like to quote INEC spokesperson Festus Okoye again. Consequently, the Commission wishes to assure Nigerians that the challenges are not due to any intrusion or sabotage of our systems, and that IReV remains well secured, and that the results were not uploaded due to, quote, technical hitches. But the minister, Lai Mohammed, said, quote, INEC suspecting cyber attack withheld the uploading of the result in order to preserve the integrity of the data, end of quote. And it was government-owned news agency of Nigeria that quoted the minister. I don't think news agency of Nigeria is sponsored by Hezbollah or ISIS, or somebody who's trying to malign the administration or distract His Excellency. What do you make of the minister's contradicting position? His contradicting position, or his position which contradicts that put forward by INEC immediately after the election. The line's open, call 070 0923 0923. That's 070 0923 0923. We're also live on Facebook.com/Nigeria InfoPH. We are live on Twitter at Nigeria InfoPH. Let's get your take on this. Alternatively, you may call 0817 923 0002 or 0817 923 0003 or 0007. What do you make of Minister Lai Mohammed's contradictory statements? Hello, you're welcome.
Hello?
Hi, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, before I proceed, I would like to thank you very well, so well. For some time, you've been able to educate Rivers people and let me say Nigeria at large. Thank you so much. It's really not easy, I find time listening to you, and I'm very grateful. Because if we have people like this plenty, I'm sure a lot of youth people will also be learning. Then on the issues on ground,
you're welcome.
It's quite disturbing, seriously. Very, very disturbing. Are you now saying that these people they are only creating negative things? They are very, very creative in negative things.
They're very what?
They are creative only in negative things.
What do you mean by creative? No, I'm not following. Go ahead.
Being creative, being very is like when you want to do bad things, you stretch your brains to want to do evil. That's when you're creative. I don't know how you understand. Can you hear me?
Can you relate it to this conversation?
Sorry?
Can you relate that to this conversation?
Now, what I'm trying to say is the Lai Mohammed himself, instead of admitting that they did something wrong and all of that, he's trying to be creative, trying to manipulate the whole thing and try to turn it around to the media himself. And it's not making sense to me as a person. And he's not just the one doing this. I mean, all of them. From what is going on, it's very obvious that it's becoming very, very clear that they intentionally rob the masses of their mandate.
But INEC but which one? Which one would you rather take? The minister's comment or INEC's position?
Yes, the minister does he work in INEC? We're supposed to take INEC. The thing is, I don't even know why the minister is speaking for INEC. If the minister is speaking for INEC, it then means that INEC had to, it's not independent, one. Number two, INEC had to go and report to the minister. I don't know what I understand. So I don't see where the independence is coming to. You told Nigerians that you're working for something different. The minister is the minister INEC lawyer or is he an spokesman? I don't know why the minister is even talking about this particular election and naming people in the first place.
Well, he's Minister of Information. Let me give you some context here. He is Minister of Information. He was out of the country in the US and he granted interviews to media houses. Naturally, those media houses are going to ask him questions about Nigeria's general election. So it was during one or two of those interviews where he was asked about the elections and INEC not uploading the results immediately to IReV was when he gave this response.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, it was during one of those interviews while he was in the US when he was asked about INEC not uploading the results that he gave this response.
Yes, but it's my issue is you're giving a response. Your response should be very factual. Your response should be that you are aware, you're involved. Do you understand? But being involved is telling Nigerians that they read it because you're supposed to be involved. You can't give a factual information about something that we're supposed to be listening. This particular answer, you should have said, okay, we're directing it to, or it's also aligning himself to. Aligning himself with what the INEC have said, not that he's coming on his own to come and give another reason why they did what they did. Which means it was with INEC officials when they were doing it, and for him to say, actually, we suspected, so that's why he did it like this. I don't know whether he's acting himself in this issue. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, good to hear from you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 923, hello.
Hello, good evening, Dayo.
Hello, you're welcome.
The problem I notice here is we Nigerians who don't like to take blame even when we do mistakes. Don't like to take blame when we fail. We like to shift blame. Like to blame others for nothing, doing nothing. That's why the minister is standing like that. If we're actually taking responsibility of our mistakes, he will not shift it to media. Is it media that reported it? The media that say what
the media reported it actually.
But they hide it from somebody. The media should not stand up and just keep themselves in the stomach and begin to say what they do not hear from any of them. Please then that air it on the air before media reported. So they should take the blame of their mistakes, of their weakness. The problem here, Nigeria likes to lie. Many Nigeria like to deceive people by lie, and they don't see lie as anything. That's why our leaders will not do well. Thank you.
You're welcome. 913,
hello.
Hello, you're welcome.
My name is Promise, calling from Omo.
Promise, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Your conversation now I'm just listening to about what Lai Mohammed just said.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm correct.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
The action about how was the election in Nigeria, and Lai Mohammed has nothing to say because he knows very well that election did not go very well. That the election in Nigeria is all about rigging, and there is no credible election in Nigeria.
I'm not sure you're following the conversation properly.
Okay, please, can you just brief me a little?
Okay, I can't do that right now. If you keep listening to the show, I'm sure I will go over the topic again. Maybe when I return from the next break, I'll do that. I do have a commercial break coming up in some minutes. But let's get your take for now. What do you make of Minister Lai Mohammed's conflicting reason, completely different from the reason INEC gave. INEC said, there were glitches, that's why we couldn't upload the results. No sabotage, no problem. Minister Lai Mohammed goes to the US and says, INEC suspected that the platform was susceptible to being hacked. which is deliberate, which is a deliberate reason, contrary to INEC's position that it was not deliberate. Hello, you're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, good morning. Good evening.
Hi, go ahead.
The subject matter, like I really do wonder why in this country we keep, telling ourselves lies. Because, and the thing about lies is
Can you please turn off the volume of your radio set, please.
All right, I've done that.
What's making that beeping sound? What's making that beeping sound?
Okay, I think Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. So I was trying to say that the funny thing about lying is that you have to lie some more to cover the previous lie. Now, whatever INEC spokesperson told Nigerians and the rest of the world, of course, in the sense, he stands in better position to say what actually happened and not Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed is the Minister of Information and not the spokesperson of INEC. I was meant to understand that INEC is independent, so which means INEC is a body of its own that has nothing to do with the government and its party, as in the ruling party. Now, again, for what Lai Mohammed told the world, because it was in the US that he went to say what he said,
yes,
it shows that it's all a lie from the beginning. Even the one that is spokesperson of INEC told Nigerians and the rest of the world.
How does this prove that? How does this prove that? Because earlier on you said that the minister is not the spokesperson for INEC, and you're right, he's not actually. So how does what the minister said prove that what INEC said was not true?
Why I'm linking the both of them or saying that what the minister says prove that is a lie all along is because, of course, INEC is not part of the party APC that Lai Mohammed belongs to. And the result of the presidential election, of course, did favor APC. And what else would you have APC say rather than try to put up the fence for INEC's own flaws? So that's why I'm saying I'm trying to marry the both statements to prove that even the INEC's spokesperson statement.
That's much of the now. A commercial break coming up right now. Discussions continue afterwards. Do please stay with us.
Are you up to date with ideas for sustainable development?
92.3 Nigeria Info serves you opportunities.
That's
Hello and welcome back. It is Hard Factor Nigeria in Food Hearing Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. 28 minutes gone past 4. Discussions continue. Thanks for staying tuned. And here's the matter again that's been discussed in this hour. Story courtesy of Premium Times. IReV. Again, Lai Mohammed contradicts INEC but blames media for his statement. A day after Information Minister Lai Mohammed gave a contradictory position to that of the Electoral Commission INEC on the upload of presidential election results from polling units, Mohammed doubled down on his statement but blamed the media for its interpretation. Now, Premium Times reported how Mohammed, while in the US, said INEC took a decision to suspend the uploading of presidential election results on its online platform IReV after the Electoral Commission suspected the platform was susceptible to hacking. Quote, INEC, suspecting cyber attack, withheld the uploading of the results in order to preserve the integrity of the data. End of quote. The minister was quoted as saying by a government-owned news agency of Nigeria, NAN. In other words, according to Mohammed, because INEC suspected a cyber attack, it took deliberate action to withhold the uploading of the results. A statement is, however, contradictory to what INEC told Nigerians a day after the election. In a statement by its spokesperson, Festus Okoye, INEC said the delay in uploading the presidential results was due to, quote, technical hitches and not because of sabotage. Quote, consequently, the Commission wishes to assure Nigerians that the challenges are not due to any intrusion or sabotage of our systems and that the IReV remains well secured. However, on Wednesday, in reaction to media reports and criticisms of his statement, Mohammed blamed the media and specifically attacked Premium Times, describing the report as irresponsible and reckless. After his attack on the media, Mohammed repeated a claim he made the previous day, which is at variance with the position of INEC. Quote, what I said was that during the election there was a technical glitch, and as a result of this, and for INEC to protect the data, it suspended uploading of the results. INEC immediately set up a technical team to look into what went wrong and simultaneously floated another platform. So let's talk about once again the minister's comments. I suppose one could say obviously contradicts that of INEC. What do you make of the minister's contradicting comments here? Is what we're discussing right now. Lines open. Call 070-0923-0923. Or maybe preferably call 0817 923 0002 or 0817 923 0003 or 0007. We're live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. We are also live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Hello, hard fact, welcome.
Hello.
Hi there.
My name is Enema.
You're welcome.
And what I have to say on this is Lai Mohammed is just joking with 200 and how many million people. And he goes outside the country to shame us while he's doing that. And in his typical, I counted 236 lies that he has told, he's coming back to tell Nigerians that Nigerians didn't hear him properly, that what he said was different. Now, put that aside, between himself and the INEC, who should know what they said in the first place? That was the problem that made them not upload on the IReV. I think the INEC is in a better position to tell Nigerians, and they've told Nigerians, and Lai Mohammed has come back and has told a different thing, a different lie, because he didn't have anything else to say. Now he's been reported, and he comes back and is blaming news agency of Nigeria.
No, he's blaming no. Premium Times actually. The news agency of Nigeria reported what he said. Premium Times took the quote from NAN, and then he's attacking Premium Times.
Beautiful. We're saying the same thing. If Premium Times took it from the news agency of Nigeria, it means it is the news agency of Nigeria that he has problems with. Okay? Because
I get your point now.
Did not report.
Yeah.
They were just saying this is what the News Agency of Nigeria has told us that Lai Mohammed stayed on our behalf as a country in the U.S. Okay?
Yeah.
So, when you have a man who has told over 200 lies, that is counted.
Well,
lies,
hold on. Wait. Where did you get this from? That he's told over 200 lies.
But hold on, I could actually reel them out here if I check this thing. I make one long catalog of his real white-faced lies.
I'm very sure you cannot reel out 200 lies for me right now in the course of this conversation.
Cannot do that. It's not something I have in front of me right now. But if you have a time, give me an email. I'll email it to you. I'll email all of them to you. They lie as of the truth. So I mean, we're not stupid in Nigeria. We're not stupid. You can't come out, tell us one thing, and then you go back and tell people that Premium Times misquoted me. I didn't say that. Meanwhile, you were quoted by a reputable source as having said something. I mean, that's childish. That's childish. You can't embarrass Nigeria like this. I think it's time Buhari woke up and removed him. He's not serving any purpose. Lai Mohammed is not serving the purpose that we Nigerians would have loved him to serve. That is the information minister.
The thoughts are noted. We got 25 minutes to go before 5 o'clock. The other 5 the news update comes up. But your thoughts are still welcome at this time. What do you make of the minister's reported contradicting statements? Call 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003 or 0007. Hello. Right, Water at Sam King 34 tweets, good evening, Dial. The federal government couldn't coordinate a good system over the years. And even in lies, they can't construct and coordinate a good lie. If we can't have truths, we should have a respectful lie at least. Alright? Hello.
Hello. I don't know if I have the right to still contribute. Why? This is Andy Akpotiwe speaking. So let me just quickly.
But I haven't said you can go on. I haven't said you can go on. Ordinarily, I wouldn't, but I'd make an exception this time. Go ahead.
Okay, so I can go on, right?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so Dayo, my second book just came out, is a drama. The third book is a political book. And guess the title? Reason, the many contradictions of the President Muhammadu Buhari's government. A chapter in that book is the many lies of Lai Mohammed. The last caller that just called you said 200 lies.
Wait, hold on. Just a moment. Just a moment. Once again, maybe you do have a catalog. I don't know. Maybe you do have a catalog, but you cannot prove this right now. When you say that a person is lying, you have to be able to back it up. You have to be able to substantiate that. And I'm very certain that neither the last caller nor you can substantiate what you are saying right now.
Let me explain now. Okay. So this last one now, would you say it's a lie or it's not a lie? Because you are not the spokesperson for INEC. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yes, you are not the spokesperson for INEC. INEC does not report to you. We are not aware. INEC is an independent body. And you go to the international space to say that this exactly was what happened with INEC. Excuse me? How is that something that people should take seriously? How is that something we should not see? It's a lie. So these kinds of stuff are said by Alhaji Lai Mohammed are some of the things that we have catalogued. Dayo, you would launch that book. I'm sure you are going to sit and you would see and you would shudder at the plenty lies. And that's why when I called you earlier on, I said to you that, what do you sit down day in, day out, and you are able to tell these stories about the Nigerian state, these plenty contradictions, these things that seem as though Nigeria has become one big crime scene. If you begin to understand the different layers of the lies, of the contradictions in this country, you will show that. So, Dayo, how are they even able to tell us that there are 5,000 people that are poor? Where did they get that list?
5,000?
Who did that
study? What 5,000 are you referring to?
I'm talking about the food, the palliative.
No, it's not. It's 50 million. It's 50 million Nigerians.
50 million people rather. 50 million people that of how many 1,000 households are they able to establish that, Dayo? What actually methodological procedure?
Andy, that matter is not being discussed right now.
Yes, I know, Diana. I'm just only making you understand the plenty contradictions in this Nigerian state, and how that this government, and the title of the book is Iberiberism, the plenty contradictions of the President Muhammad Buhari's government. You would shudder. You would wonder how we are Nigerians and we are permitted this perfidy for this long, Dayo.
Andy, good to hear from you again. Let's get your text still. Lines open. 0817 923 0002 on 0003 on 0007. Let's attend to some comments right now. Down the conflicting statements from Festus Okoye and Lai Mohammed, all APC members. Festus Okoye, to the best of my knowledge, is with the INEC and not with the APC. He said it's not a surprise to anybody because even children know the results were seriously manipulated and that God will open their mouths to confess someday. They've exhausted the lies and have no choice than to become uncontrollably contradictory. That's from Bob. Not surprised that the minister contradicted himself. He is well known for speaking to Nigerians that way. He can deny his words as always, but that is a complete red flag for a whole minister supposed to give directives with his words and actions, and that's from Lamb's Fiddle. All right, let's see. I've got, pardon me, got some more comments over here. Now, is the minister saying that IReV is susceptible to hacking when it comes only to the presidential election? What can be hacked when it comes to National Assembly elections? Because the National Assembly election results were uploaded, whereas that of presidential wasn't. They've started to confess without knowing. The truth will always prevail in the end, and that's from Patrick. Hello there, not surprised. In my opinion, Lai Mohammed is in the habit of distorting facts and as such has to blame the media for his inconsistencies which arise from the distortions. The way politicians blame the media is exactly the same way criminals blame the devil when they are caught. Hello, Hard Facts, you're welcome. Hi there. Hello? Okay. Sorry, have to move on. Back connection, I suppose. With all these contradictions coming from the country's image maker and INEC, why not cancel the election and do a fresh one? Even the blind knows that what we just had is not an election. That's from Matthias. 9013, you're welcome. Good evening, Dar. Also sent this in. The Minister of Information and INEC or Nigeria the truth with all these misquotes. Mr. Lai Mohammed should know his office boundaries to that of the spokesperson of INEC. Your thoughts are still welcome. Once again, you can join in via facebook.com/NigeriaInfoPH, also via Twitter @NigeriaInfoPH. Via Facebook, mania goes that this BVAS and IReV will expose them. Nigeria will be great again. Hello, you're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Kachi from Democracy.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, so from the ongoing, you can see who is the marketing Nigeria. Because before you know it, they'll say it's the media that is demarketing the country. Tell me who wants to come to invest in a country like this, when even the information minister himself doesn't seem to know what he's doing. It's really unfortunate because this whole thing is happening in the international scene, and it's really painting a very terrible picture of the country. We are weeping and crying, there's no job, and people are actually willing to invest in this country. For crying out loud, we are one of the best, most blessed, most endowed nations in the whole world. But look at the kind of people we put in leadership positions, and they just mess the whole country up, and we are all suffering for it. I don't know why.
But maybe the minister, maybe the minister was just trying to, make INEC's reason more solid,
Well, I think Nigeria should be able to do better, honestly. The whole thing is really driving people crazy, and you can see the mass exodus of people leaving the country. We are losing our best people, for Christ's sake. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Minister Lai Mohammed was simply trying to, add some body to INEC's reason for not uploading the results to IReV. Maybe it was simply just that. Maybe he wasn't particularly trying to contradict INEC. Maybe he was just trying to, flesh the truth, give some flesh to the truth, add some body to it. Because when INEC says glitch, what does glitch mean? But anyway, INEC also said that it wasn't due to any sabotage or anything of that nature. Well, the minister's words or comments suggest that there was a scare of sabotage, or that the platform could or might be hacked. I mean, it all sounds contradictory, yeah, but maybe that was not the point, the purpose, or the end result the minister was hoping for, Hard fact to welcome, please go on. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, if you say the right word, so the statement of the minister is contradicting, okay, that is what it means. But to me, it is in confirmation to what we allege, that the minister said it, and then the INEC, both persons said it, does not make them correct. So everybody is alleging. But you see, when a man tells one lie, the man will tell more lies to cover up the lies are here. You will continue to tell lies to cover your lies. That is exactly what is happening. And we know one institution called INEC, Independent Electoral Commission, and you and I know how much independent they are. So these are the players to what happened in 2023 election. So they are all confined, trying to see how they can cover up. But unfortunately to them, they are doing us good. The more they do it, the more they tell us that allegation that we are alleging, how much is it to be true? Because from what they are saying now, we are now getting more convinced that yes, there was a deliberate action. And INEC cannot do that alone. It must be from those in power, those in corridors of power who have influenced this thing. It's very obvious. So there is nothing to add. For me, it looks contradictory. They are just trying to cover up what they have done.
All right, you're welcome as well. Via Facebook, Charles, do you know why ingrain goes? They will keep contradicting themselves because the lies are too obvious to find a reasonable argument without contradiction. My opinion is how the APC and INEC think the Nigerians are too foolish and docile to understand and separate lies from wrong. Well, let the court judge it. Let's know whether the country is no longer governed by human reasoning. Hello, hard fact, welcome. Hello. One boys here, but now goes. I think someone is trying to hide something from us. Still taking your thought at this time. All right, I've got a comment by Dr. Irons. It's not in his position to speak for an independent government agency. The FG isn't INEC, neither is it APC. Got 12 more minutes to go before 5 o'clock. The news update comes about 5, and then we'll move on to another matter. What I suppose you're dying to get into, $800 million. in subsidy removal palliative being planned. 800 FG borrows $800 million for mass transit cash transfers. Yeah, that's how the Punch phrases it. The Premium Times goes, fuel subsidy. Nigerian government secures $800 million World Bank facility. We'll discuss the palliative story at the 5 o'clock hour. But for now, discussing your thoughts on Alhaji Lai Mohammed's contradicting statements regarding why INEC did not upload results in the presidential election onto the IReV platform. INEC had said earlier, after the election, that is, that it was not due to any sabotage, it was just a glitch. Just a glitch. Not because of any sabotage or because they were concerned of sabotage or hacking or anything of that nature. INEC said that the delay in uploading the presidential results was due to technical glitches, not because of sabotage. Quote, consequently, the Commission wishes to assure Nigerians that the challenges are not due to any intrusion or sabotage of our systems and that the IReV remains well secured. But the minister said something somewhat different. He said, quote, INEC, suspecting cyber attack, withheld the uploading of the results in order to preserve the integrity of the data. So it was deliberate, and that's sabotage. Cyber attack is sabotage. Suspecting cyber attack. What do you make of the minister's comments, which seem to contradict the position of INEC? 0817 93 0002 or 0003 or 0007. Hello, hard fact to welcome.
Hello,
hello, go ahead.
Yeah, come from the contradicting statement between Lai Mohammed and the INEC. It's their plan. They don't want to do it. Somebody they say manufacturing of Viva machine. They are giving which is a lie. They deliberately do what they do so that they can give the mandate to one person.
Hello, I apologize, sir. The connection is not so great. I can't really hear you clearly. Sorry, do call back in if you can. Okay, Dio, a glitch means, this is the message, a glitch means when there's power outage in the middle of a football match between Arsenal and Man United. Then by the time the light is back, Man United has scored the winning goal. The ref says it's just a glitch and the goal stands. Tell Lai Mohammed to stick with the glitch theory. Thanks. Uchenwachuku sent that in. Your thoughts are welcome right now, Steve. We got about 8 minutes to go before the top of the hour. I do have a commercial break coming up shortly, though. Hello, hard fact to welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you're live on radio. Go ahead, please.
Okay. My name is Israel. Calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead, Israel.
Yeah, one of the speakers actually has, has said what I think is the true situation, which is that I think the federal government knows, what INEC involvement was in the whole election matter. So, and what this shows to me is that the federal government, is working hard to find solution and answer to what has happened. So, and that's like when you tell a lie and you find they try to find out more lies, to cover it up, and the more you do, the more you bring your leg out. So that's what I think the situation is.
Okay. Any more thoughts on this as this conversation is get to wrap up? Well, on Facebook, Newton Akira goes, each time Lai Mohammed flops, he looks for a fall guy. This time the media, I'm not surprised. Could even die, and I'm very sure that it's also the fear of cyber attack that altered the figures in the result sheets. Cheap lies everywhere. All right, so that's we're wrapping up this conversation at this time. Many thanks for joining in once again. Got a commercial break coming up shortly. Once again, to put the hour at 5. It's time for the news update. When I return, discussions continue. Fuel subsidy. Nigerian government secures $800 million World Bank facility. This is to serve as a post-petroleum subsidy palliatives requirement in the country. What do you make of this is what we're going to be discussing next. I think 5 million homes, 10 million households, 10 million households, equivalent to about 50 million Nigerians, are going to be beneficiaries of this $800 million facility secured from the World Bank. What to make of that, the planned subsidy removal and the planned palliative for Nigerians as well. Stick around, discussions continue shortly.